Good morning.
Afternoon.
Afternoon. Yes,
noon.
it is noon. Okay.
Moved the show.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Matt and Liv show. So,
Yeah, we moved it closer to noon because that works better for
a lot of people.
shuffling kids. And hopefully you guys, if you're eating lunch, you can sit down and learn about some oils, right? So,
It's Flannel Friday.
it is Flannel Friday.
We'll wear some flannels. We kind of look like ketchup and mustard.
We do look like ketchup and mustard.
I'll be mustard.
I was dressed first. You're yellow. Oh, duh.
Yes. Mustard is yellow, honey.
Good morning, Carrie. So did you guys catch the class on depression last Wednesday with Kesha? It was really good. I mean, Kesha's part was phenomenal and how she dived into that. So if you
Your part
haven't,
was phenomenal too, honey.
well, thank you. But if you haven't tapped into our Wednesday Facebook Live classes, please let us know because we've got some really good information coming through there and a lot of knowledgeable people that can help. So get in tune with that. And then Thursdays, I think we have I'll have to count. We have 4 more of our Zooms left, I think. And Connie taught last night about skincare and your body and all of our amazing products that we use for our skin and body. So if you got a chance to jump on that,
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed. I'm sure you did. Connie's an amazing teacher.
Just very knowledgeable.
Yes. So today,
We get to talk about a W and a Y.
yeah,
You want me to start?
sure.
Okay, so I'll start. We're going to talk about Wintergreen and Ylang, right?
How do you say that?
Ylang.
Ylang or lang lang? Ylang.
It's like a yo-yo.
Depends on where you're from.
Ylang.
If you're from the south, it might be ylang.
Is the Y silent?
I don't know.
Maybe it's just lang.
Might be. Ha!
That sounds lame.
Lang.
Lang.
Okay.
So, anyway, back on topic, Wintergreen. Most of you probably know that Wintergreen is the number 1 ingredient in Deep Blue. Because it is amazing when it comes to muscle tension, right? So Wintergreen is a very cooling oil. It is one of our oils that is not recommended for internal use. And it is one of the only oils that we have that has like a little childproof cap on it.
Oh, the little Deep Blue does.
Well, Deep Blue does too,
Yeah.
yeah, but it's
Child-
because Deep Blue has Wintergreen in it. So,
Good to know.
anyway, is the new Wintergreen you can take internally, right?
Yeah.
The old Wintergreen you could not, because they changed sources.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I remembered that, but I couldn't remember if we had both. But we don't anymore. We don't.
No,
have the
we
old
don't
one.
have the old
Okay,
Wintergreen. So
so
the new Wintergreen, yes,
you
you
can
can do
take
that one
internally.
internally. I forgot about that.
We're a little slow this morning.
It's been crazy today. So anyway, like I said, muscle pain, very good for muscle pain, very good for arthritis, broken bones, and helping with that healing process, and also kind of diminishing the pain from a broken bone. Frozen shoulder. We've all had that. Have anybody sleep like this?
Just you.
Or is it just me? I
He's
sleep
like
like this.
swimming in his
So I
sleep.
get this frozen
weird.
shoulder every morning. I'm like, good golly, put some Deep Blue on. But
It's just your age.
just shut up. It's not my age.
I know.
It's great. You're gonna throw me way off.
Sorry.
Great for whitening your teeth. So Wintergreen, you can take a drop of it, put it with a little bit of baking soda, and then just scrub your teeth, and you use it as a whitener. That's why they have Wintergreen Crest, right?
Okay, so Connie's saying my new bottle doesn't have supplemental facts. We better get this right. I'm gonna look in the new
we
book.
will get this
honey.
right.
Let me
I'm
look.
pretty sure. I'm almost
I thought
positive
they
because
said
they
that
changed the
too.
color of it and everything.
Yeah, it's
It
red
went
now,
from
right?
like green to pink. I think it's pink. I'll continue while
Yeah,
she
go
looks
ahead.
that up. And then dandruff. If you have dandruff issues, this would be a great one just to do 2 drops of it directly to your scalp, which is pretty easy for me, and then wash with shampoo. Some of the great hacks for Wintergreen, though, is muscle development. I don't know if you put this on before you go do your exercising or after to help what am I trying to say? Well, when you're bodybuilding and stuff, you're ripping muscle and then
Repair.
Repair. Yeah, repair. That's what I'm trying to say. And then great for circulation, great for energy, great for acne, kidney stones, obesity, and eczema. Those are some of the hacks that you can use wintergreen for. A DIY that was really good when I had back pain really bad was called the Pain Blast rollers. So I'm going to give that recipe to you guys. And it's 5 drops of wintergreen, 15 drops of copaiba or copaiba, 10 drops of frankincense, and 5 drops of clove. And then just fill the rest of your 15 ml with fractionated coconut oil. What? Lincoln swims to Matt.
I think he's Lincoln's trying to get to you.
Hi, Lincoln. So really, really good oil if you have any type of back pain in general. Going to the emotional side of wintergreen. Wintergreen is the oil of surrender. So there are a lot of us out there that are very strong-willed and think that we have to be right all the time, right? You?
No,
that's me. So we feel that we have to be right all the time or know everything. And it's those people out there that you ask them a question, and instead of saying, I don't know, let me look that up. They're like, oh yeah, let me pull something out of you know what, and I'm going to make up an answer because I'm going to be right. That's me.
That is so
That's
you.
totally me. I just make stuff up.
We need to put some of that wintergreen on
Shush. So if you're very strong-willed like that, it teaches us to surrender and actually learn from others. We don't have to know everything. And we open our hearts and our souls and learn from experiences. That way we actually are knowledgeable about what we're talking about, right? Yeah. So, and it teaches us to surrender to a higher power or whatever. So we're less know-it-alls. We're more like we want to learn it all.
Know-it-all. The book says that it's just for topical and aromatic use.
That's an old book.
No, it's not. This is the brand new book.
I swore it was.
I know, I swore it was too. And it says to be careful with it during pregnancy and not for use by people with epilepsy. So be careful there. But then it also says that it historically is used to flavor root beer, chewing gum, toothpaste. So
I'm almost 100% positive that you can use this one internally.
I don't know. There's some videos. Maybe we need to learn more about wintergreen, apparently. If you guys know anything about wintergreen.
So
we don't use it, I guess.
From what I read,
I know we do diffuse it because we like the smell of the root beer smell. It does. Mm-hmm. But I thought convention, they said this one.
I'm pretty sure they did at convention because it has a different type of ester in it. Yeah.
Well, we will find out for sure. Because then in the bottom of this book, it says the true essential oil is produced in such small quantities that those desiring to use wintergreen for therapeutic uses should verify the source of the oil to make sure they have a true oil and not a synthetic one, which we know we have the true one with doTERRA. So the synthetic might be the one that they use for chewing gum, toothpaste, root beer. So there's your homework today.
Okay.
So you can know it all about wintergreen.
Okay, I will know it all about wintergreen.
Okay. So, are you done?
Yeah, that's it. I had the emotional side.
Yeah, Connie, I think you're right. I'm going to find out. Okay, so I get to talk about Ylang. I think a lot of people think of this oil as an aphrodisiac because it was used historically. They took the petals of the flowers and laid them on a newlywed's bed for their honeymoon. But it's actually really, really useful for depression. So this is actually an oil that I was looking into the other day when we talked about depression, was Ylang worn as a perfume, diffused, has amazing uplifting benefits, and it has the chemical components in it as an antidepressant. So you could try this one, put it in a blend. I have a blend here called Heart. It has Ylang in it. So you just put it over your heart because it is also very opening of the heart. It helps you receive love. I'll talk about the emotional part of it, but it's very good for heart health as well. If you know somebody who has had, what's that called? Arrhythmic beating. I don't know, where your heart beats really fast or irregularly. Thank you. Putting heart our heart. Putting Ylang over your heart is going to help with that. Or if you're just concerned overly about your heart health, maybe you have family history of heart disease, this is going to be a good one to just put over your heart every single day. It's also really good for hormone balancing. It stimulates the adrenals. There are a lot of recipes with Ylang for infertility, menopause, PMS, any kind of just hormone balancing. You can put it directly over your adrenals on your back. You can put it over your uterus, the front of your body, if you want it for fertility. And then it's also really good for hair and skin. So
why do you look at me when you say hair?
I don't know, because I'm just being polite, because you're sitting here staring at me. I feel like I should make eye contact occasionally.
Hair? Look, it's so shiny.
Let's put some Ylang.
My hair is super shiny. I conditioned it this morning.
But no, you take some Ylang on your fingertips, and then you massage it into the ends of your hair, and it's going to help with split ends. So maybe you can let those haircuts go a little bit longer, okay? And then it helps with shine as well if you put it throughout your all of your hair when you're blow drying. Applying over the thymus to stimulate your immune system. So this is also a really good one to keep your immune system going, especially if you struggle with an autoimmune disease this time of year when everybody's getting sick and you're tired of the smell of On Guard and clove. Put some Ylang into your with like lemon, wild orange, any kind of citrus oil would be good with. And then it's also an antioxidant, helps with stress and tension. And then this part is my favorite, it is calming, very calming oil. So it's right up there with copaiba as far as having that BCP in it. It has 22% BCP, that beta-caryophyllene, which is just very calming, reduces inflammation in the brain, helps with stress, pain, and anxiety. So if you want to use Ylang and copaiba together, that's going to be a powerhouse of that BCP for your body.
Night.
And that, calming, very calming. And then if you guys aren't familiar with, like, they talk about BCP and all in CBD oil. Okay, so the same kind of concept, but you're not actually doing CBD, you're doing essential oils. Mm-hmm. So I have a recipe called Better Than Weed. You guys may have seen this around before. I love this recipe. But you do 1 drop of Ylang, 1 drop of copaiba, 1 drop of melissa, which is also another antidepressant oil, like one of the top that you would want to reach for. 1 drop of black pepper, which we know is very calming. And then you put that in like a 5 ml, which is the size, with fractionated coconut oil. If you want to triple that recipe in this smaller bottle, you are going to have the highest possible BCP content around, higher than any CBD oil that you can buy on the market today. Mm-hmm. So you might already have the makings for a fake, or not a fake, but an alternative to CBD if that's not the route you want to go. Or I know some people that are trying to not do CBD or get off of it. This would be an amazing blend to start that process. Okay. Mm-hmm. So really powerful oil as far as the calming the nervous system, the brain, the emotions for sure. So emotionally, this is the oil of the inner child. And like I talked about, it's very powerful for the heart, which when we need to work on something that maybe happened to us when we were children, and that inner child in you is still hurting, this is going to be a really good one to apply over your heart and help you bring out that inner child, not only by helping to show that inner child some love that maybe it didn't get when you were little, but also bring back that playful side of you. Sometimes we're working so hard, we're trying to pay bills, we're adulting, we're raising children, we're just trying to keep it together, right? And we forget how to have fun. We forget how to go out and enjoy new things in life. What did we fall in love with? What are we passionate about? What do we like to do that makes us happy?
Helps us discover.
Yeah, we've lost joy. Some people have just lost that joy in life because it becomes so mundane and so demanding. So by using Ylang, whether you're diffusing, like applying it topically, you bring back that playfulness, that intuitiveness, that you just follow your heart. and you bring back that joy and innocence into your life. So you can inhale from bottle, diffuse, or place in your hands. I would put a couple drops over your heart. You can also take this one internally. So you can put it in water, put it under your tongue, or in a capsule for internal use. And I'm just going to look real quick because I already have the book open. So this one is good for internal use. I wanted to see why you would use it internally, actually. Diabetes, hormone balancing, low libido, a sedative, an aphrodisiac, and then for heart health. And it also says good for colic for baby. But you would obviously dilute this one pretty heavily because it can be kind of strong. If you've ever used Ylang, it's pretty pow. Yeah, it's good to mix or dilute. It's kind of like patchouli. It's a love-hate relationship. So, but yeah, good things about Ylang. It does come from Madagascar. We have a beautiful co-impact sourcing story that I'm going to share with you guys here in a little bit. A video on YouTube. It's super short, but you really get to see where our Ylang comes from and the people that put so much heart and passion into growing this flower and getting it to us. So really cool.
It's time consuming.
It is very, very time consuming. The women in this video are incredible people. So I'm excited. Or something else I was going to say. Do you have anything else?
Nope.
No. Okay. There's lots. Will I pop that in the group post? Yes, I will post that, Connie.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. Oh, yay. I'm glad you love it, Stephanie. Yeah, it's a good one. I think we need to use it more often, right? To open up our hearts, our heart chakras.
And to calm the children down at night.
Calm our children. Yeah. So, anyways.
Maybe I can use it on Blue.
The puppy? Yes. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you said that. So, next March, we're planning out March right now on what we want to educate you guys with, what you want to know. So we know we talked about talking about oils with our pets. We know that spring cleaning is coming up. If anybody else feels like me, I'm ready to declutter and clean some stuff. We've also got a lot of stuff about skincare and body care. So I put a poll in this group if you wouldn't mind going and picking one that you really want to learn about so we can start getting our stuff together for March and teaching you guys more ways to use your oils. So do that.
Sounds great.
Yes. And we will be back next Friday. We have class
next Friday.
On Thursday, I'm teaching mental wellness on our Zoom. And
it's a couple more Y's and there's a couple Z's.
I know. And then it'll be March. And then what?
Spring.
And then it's my birthday month.
Oh, it's
Get ready.
So excited. So